So I haven't really shared this. I hate like making excuses, but I actually had COVID.
Oh.
And just found out right after.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I still kind of ran bad tactically.
Okay.
Like, wasn't aggressive enough. But then it came to kicking, and I was like, where was it?
Yeah.
Like, there just wasn't anything there.
No juice.
So I ran 204, which is like really not what I wanted.
Right. But 204 asterisk COVID is like, it's like 156, I think.
Oh, yeah, an 8-second difference.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'd give it maybe 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still wasn't like, I gotta be more aggressive.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Talking While Running. Unreal guest today, the one and only Skylyn, a.k.a. Webb. How are you doing, dude?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for joining me. Unreal day out here.
Yeah.
In Boulder in the studio, but it's hot already, so we're trying to get this one done without just sweating too much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming out. So it's July something, 13th or so.
Yeah, 13th, I think.
Yeah, you're kind of in the middle of, it sounds like, your track season. You've already had a great start.
Yeah, had a good start. Press pace wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but...
So you did have 2 PRs though.
Yeah, I PR'd in the 8 and the 15.
Okay, beautiful. So let's start there. Like, what are you reflecting on those in the early half of the season? Like, kind of what's your takeaway and any lessons or highlights from that?
The 15 is something I never really took seriously before because I was always kind of more of a, I thought I was a sprinter.
Nice.
But
we'll get into it.
Yeah. So I kind of actually thought, okay, maybe I can run a decent 15 this year, and ran a decent 15 so far.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of room there to get a lot faster too.
Okay.
Next season might focus on that a little bit more than the 8.
All right. So what does that mean in terms of, training, whatever you're willing to share? Have you upped the mileage a bit or longer workouts?
Yeah, I've worked on strength a lot more. My coach Chad is really
shout out.
Really believes in the strength, and I really bought into that, and it's working out, so yeah. Okay,
beautiful. So let's take it back then a little bit. You've got a great backstory from what I could gather. D2 legend with the UCCS.
Yeah, UCCS.
Alma mater, and then also you started at Fort Lewis.
Yeah.
And if I believe you were a basketball player.
Yeah.
So, I mean, break that down for me. Like, now you're running pro times, you got a Saucony deal, and you started on the court. Like, how does that happen? Any advice for the youngins out there?
And I don't know. I've always focused on, I played all the sports growing up.
Okay.
And really loved basketball. So I focused on that. I was barely into track, didn't run cross country in high school. Ran the 100 and the 200.
Interesting.
Ran one 4x8 leg.
Nice. Did you recall the split?
I think it was a 2:18 or something.
Oh wow! Okay. Wait, that's amazing.
Somewhere around that.
Yeah. So you had it then.
But I just was I want to play basketball, so I went to college and played 2 years, and ended up then the next year walking onto the track team at Fort Lewis.
Okay.
It was their first year having a women's track team.
No way, alright.
And they had just a dirt track and stuff, but...
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it was awesome. The coach was awesome, and I kind of started to see that there was potential there.
Wow.
Running, and then...
That should be a movie. I love it.
Thank you. And then I graduated after that year and went to UCCS to finish my eligibility and got a master's degree. And
what really kind of was the catalyst from thinking, all right, I'm a basketball player to wait, let me ask coach to go on the track team real quick?
Oh man, it's a long story.
Okay.
But I've started sharing it more.
We'll do a long run.
Yeah.
No, whatever you're willing to share.
Obviously. I can do the short version is I was going a little bit crazy in college.
Oh, okay, respect.
Got in some trouble and ended up not being on the basketball team anymore.
All right.
So
good on you for sharing.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean, it's nothing to hide. It all worked out.
Yeah.
And we came back from it. So.
No losses, only lessons.
Yeah.
That's good.
And ended up running. Yeah.
That's amazing. So you go from UC, I keep messing up. Colorado Springs, to now you're transitioning this pro life, and you started. We were talking off camera, I believe, with the Freedom Track Club out in Boston.
Yeah.
You're still with Saucony now, but you're not with that group. Obviously, you're with Chad, and you're here in Boulder.
Yep.
What was your takeaway from that experience out in Boston? Lessons, you know.
I loved my teammates there. It was like we were incredibly close, and it was such a fun experience. And I loved living in Boston. It's a cool city.
Okay.
I lived alone for a while, and I feel like that helped me grow a lot.
Okay.
It's a new place. But I was struggling with injury a lot. I think I upped the mileage a little too quickly from like college where I ran max 20 miles a week.
Right.
To whatever I was doing in Boston, and just kind of was injured on and off. So.
Okay.
Then we lost our coach, and Kurt Vinegar helped us all out.
Shout out.
For several months. Yeah, he's awesome. Kind of kept us going until I found what I wanted to do is come back home to Colorado.
Yeah.
And found a good situation out here.
Yeah.
So.
I should have mentioned that you're from Colorado.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, of course. Like, how's it been being back here? Obviously, the elevation, and I mean Boston can't beat this.
No, nothing can beat this.
Yeah. So how's it been, like, getting back to your roots?
I think I've really gotten like all parts of my life lined up. So I've just like love where I live, I'm near my family, and running is going well. I'm healthy, so
that's amazing.
It's been really good.
Okay, perfect. I wrote down some questions here, so let me keep cycling through it. Oh wait, I did want to ask about the basketball. Do you still follow like NBA, WNBA? Are you big into that stuff, or are you like, I'm running now?
I still watch NBA. I watch college basketball a lot.
Okay, nice.
But not too crazy.
All right.
About it. More into football watching.
Oh hell yeah! All right. We'll hang out this fall for sure. Then. I love it. So you a Broncos fan?
Oh yeah.
Broncos country.
Are you?
That's right. No, I'm a Chicago Bears fan.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. All right, sick. Good to know. We've also we've had Lexi Zeiss on, another D2 powerhouse.
Yeah.
We also had Sid Getabude, but it's a lost episode. We got to redo it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were like at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. So.
In the RMAC. So.
Right. How is there like a mentality to coming from that D2 life into this pro world? And do you guys have like a secret handshake or anything?
I don't know. I mean, there's kind of like a little bit of an underdog feeling.
Right.
And I definitely like watch out and root for the other D2 people.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
They've also got the best uniforms, I would say.
D2?
Yeah. What was your I haven't looked at the Colorado Springs.
They were pretty cool. They were like black and gold.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain lions.
They can do no wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right, so we were also talking about the Saucony setup that you've got now.
Yeah.
Let's start with the gear. People love that, and we can go viral with that.
Oh, yeah.
What's the favorite shoe, maybe, that you've got from them? And kind of what's the pitch on working with Saucony as an athlete?
It's like my dream come true, pretty much. But I was wearing Sauconys all through college, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of unreal.
You manifested it.
Yeah. I kind of couldn't believe it. Still kind of can't. But
heck yeah.
I love their gear and their shoes. At least my favorite is probably, I don't know, endorphin shifts are awesome. I wear those for a lot of my runs.
Okay.
These are guides.
Yep.
Also
Trainer.
wear those for lots of like easy runs and mileage. And then good tempo shoes. They're like endorphin speeds.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of have the plate, but it's not carbon fiber.
Okay.
So it's a little less aggressive. Really good for workouts.
I was gonna ask, do you go with the carbon fiber as a mid-D kind of?
Not too often. I think if I run a road mile, or if I'm doing a really serious
right.
workout. But
that would make sense.
Yeah, they have a prototype spike that should be coming out soon. It's really good.
Hell yeah. Have you gotten your hands on it?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been racing in it.
We'll drop some news.
Yeah.
Get those Instagram shoe leaks.
Yeah.
talking about it.
Photos of the gram.
Yeah, photos of the gram. Okay, amazing. Saucony, yeah. So, what's kind of on the horizon now? It's July 13th, like I said. Okay, wait. Also, I just thought of USA's.
Yeah.
So let's break that down a bit. Like, what did you run for the people who don't know? And takeaway.
So I haven't really shared this. I hate making excuses, but I actually had COVID.
Oh.
And just found out right after.
That's not an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I still kind of ran bad tactically.
Okay.
Like, wasn't aggressive enough. But then it came to kicking, and I was like, where was it?
Yeah.
There just wasn't anything there.
No juice.
So I ran 204, which is like really not what I wanted.
Right. But 204 asterisk COVID is like, it's like 156, I think.
Oh, yeah, an 8-second difference.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd give it maybe 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still wasn't like, I got to be more aggressive.
Okay.
And like trust my strength and kind of send it a little bit more. And I'm gonna do that next time.
Yeah, hell yeah. You live and you learn. And that was your first USA's or no?
No, I went last year and twice in college.
Okay, so I should have done my research. That's I respect.
No, it's okay.
That's amazing. Oh, and so I was asking off camera again if you were gonna do more races or what's kind of your strategy for the rest of the summer. Again, whatever you're willing to share with the people, but
sure.
Peek behind the curtain with the next few races or whatnot.
Yeah, I think Kayla and I both are gonna race Memphis, Ed Murphy, 800s.
Yeah, which is a big race for people who don't know.
Yeah, that's the one I'm just getting ready to send it
That's
in.
sick, all right. I'm gonna be looking out.
Maybe a couple road miles over here, and then I'm hoping to get a little bit of European racing in.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hopefully.
That'd be sweet.
I'm gonna try to make that work.
Yeah. So are you trying to just figure that out with Chad and?
Yeah, just figured out
the lineup,
travel and all that.
So, all right, we'll keep an eye out. Of course, this isn't the end, but we'll drop Sky's social media so you can stay in the loop with all of that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and then keep that up. I also wanted to touch on the little commercial that you had posted, which was super impressive, and really cool. We'll also link that for people who haven't seen. It's like this epic New York City, one of the best running ads I've seen. So,
wow, thank you.
Yeah, what is that? I guess what's that experience like?
Oh, man.
Having people who maybe are, they work with a shoe brand, so they probably know running a little.
Yeah.
But also being like, okay, go back here.
Yeah.
Do this.
It was crazy. It was like. At first I was like, why did you guys choose me to do this?
Okay.
Because I've never done anything like that.
Did you actually ask that, or?
I found out, I deduced that it's because I ended up running a ton that day. Tons of miles all around, and so they needed an actual person who could do that.
That's funny, yeah. What was the estimated mileage on that?
I think I ran 10 miles that day.
Oh dang, yeah.
Yeah, so. And some of them would be quick strides or
weird
longer through the streets, and so I think that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, there'd be people running up to me and fixing my hair and stuff after.
What about so no this isn't indicative of that experience, but if I because I do shoots like this, what's a piece of advice for dealing with an athlete in that moment who's doing something really out of their comfort zone and stuff? How should I approach it as director or whatever?
They just kind of made me feel really comfortable, I guess.
Okay.
Because I tend to get a little bit awkward on camera.
No,
so,
I would say the opposite, but all right.
Yeah, they're just super nice and chill, didn't just put the pressure on.
Okay.
They kind of just gave it as many takes as it needed.
Oh yeah.
So.
And you said that was almost a year ago.
Yeah, it was last
fall. So it dropped, which is cool. Interesting that those big companies know what they're doing.
Yeah, they had it far out in advance.
Yeah, right.
The shoe just came out.
Oh wow, okay.
The Tempest. That was the
Right. We'll drop her affiliate link.
Yeah, it's a cool one. I haven't tried it too much, but it seems really good.
Well, you got 10 miles on it.
Yeah, tried it that day.
Sick. I wanted to ask, a little off topic, but coming from the basketball background, curious how much you've gotten into just sort of the running nerd lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, who is your favorite runner? Or are there any pro runners that you like, you know, have learned about and sort of look up to or anything like that?
Oh man. Well, one thing is crazy is I've looked up to Kayla for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Doing workouts with her.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Running with her, so it's a little bit surreal sometimes.
Yeah. How did you sort of like, obviously she's been a beast for a while, but...
Yeah, she's from Colorado too, and I just, like, I raced her once while she was a pro at CU indoors.
Okay.
And was just like, impressed. And,
yeah.
So that's a cool one.
Did you like, how did you connect actually for the first time? Was it then, or?
No, just this year, I reached out to her and Chad about training, and then we kind of met up and figured it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Just like DM'd?
Yeah, DM'd.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's how this show works,
yeah.
too. So.
Yeah, DM'd.
I love to hear it. All right, we're about to flip. Let's see if we can get another question out. Well, I want to save it, but I want to hear your thoughts on like the world champs coming up.
Ooh, okay.
We can get into predictions or what to watch.
Okay.
Let that simmer. I am curious. We could cut this too, but like, what's the longest? Let's go longest run and then highest weekly mileage, if you know.
Yeah, longest run is 13.
Nice.
Which I started doing this.
That's great.
Since I've been with Chad.
And how do you like that? Like, how's that?
I was pretty intimidated at first. Was like, you know, just the you're a sprinter thing. You always get scared you're gonna lose your speed, but turns out that's not actually true.
Yeah. I think you've got that for life at this point.
And then highest mileage is probably like somewhere in the low to mid 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's also really good. You're getting there. Especially at altitude, that's like no joke.
Yeah.
All right, wait, so where were we? World champs.
Oh yeah.
Coming up. Eugene, Oregon, like, are you gonna watch?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and then what do you kind of like have keyed up or interested in paying attention to? Any predictions? Let's get into it.
Oh man, I'm like interested in every single event.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think it's so fun to watch. But
yeah.
I think, obviously women's 8, women's 15 are really of interest to me. Predictions, I think the thing gets it.
Yeah.
But it might be a little closer than we all thought, so I think it'll be really exciting.
That's a good one, yeah.
And then let's see, I think I always like men's.
This is
10K.
Oh yeah.
Those are fun.
The absolute grinders.
Yeah, you have any hot takes?
Dude, I don't know. I'm just really excited. I said I just did an episode with the Sweat Elite guy. Oh yeah. Who does a lot of videos with Colin McHow, who's on the men's marathon squad, and so he's an Illinois guy. I'd really love, or I would say this: I wouldn't be surprised if he rips really well. And then I don't know. I could see Klecker and Fisher.
Yeah.
Really doing something. I mean, those guys are like, they just got the hot hand as well right now.
They really do.
They're complete studs. All right, well, I'll probably drop this on Saturday, so we'll have a nice little keyed up before then. Yeah, no, I'd love it.
I don't know. I can't really. I'm trying to think.
Let her think, everyone.
Yeah. Not sure. I'm hoping Ellie gets in the top 3 and gets a medal. Big fan. She's
Superior, you mean?
Friend. Yeah. For Boston.
For the people, you're in the know, but sometimes people don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess I need to be more specific.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, a big Ingebrigtsen fan.
Oh, dude. Savage, dude. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite runners.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good. Yeah. Bringing it back. He's nuts.
Insane.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be fun, but have you ever been? Okay, I have a couple questions about that. Have you ever been? This is down the road. Obviously, you're focused on the pro career, but are you interested in like the commentator life? Because I feel like that's kind of the pipeline for pros.
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
I could see that for you.
Yeah, I could maybe see that. I love watching it.
Okay, yeah.
Like nerding out about it.
Yeah, right. That's like most of the job for sure. And then you've got good perspective with like in my opinion, from going to the the Freedom Track Club and the college route. Like, what are your thoughts kind of on the pro running world right now, and how do maybe one thing that we could do to improve it, and then maybe one thing that they already got right.
Okay.
A little pros and cons. It might take the whole way home to get this one answered.
Let's take some thought.
Yeah.
But, I think making coverage like more viewer friendly would be helpful, because you're watching other sports, it's just a little bit easier, I guess.
Yeah. Also the paywall type.
Yeah, that's for sure. But one thing that has been really cool is the pay-per-view going back to athletes.
Yeah.
So,
sound running.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, we got a tractor up. Thank you. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Diesel. Something. Alright, so I'm also curious, like, you said you got into running a little bit in like middle school and stuff.
Yeah.
Was there any, I don't know, like any pressure or, well, what made you think that you were a sprinter? Was there any memory that stands out that you're like, oh, I got wheels? Like, this is what my identity kind of could be?
Probably just in other sports. Like basketball was always like layups, or soccer was like, I was pretty fast. So.
Midfielder?
Yeah.
Something like that?
I guess that was probably what made me think it, and then I was good at doing sprints in middle school and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Just kind of funneled that, and I was from a really small town, so you think you're a really good sprinter. And I was pretty decent, but if I was in a bigger area, I might have realized, okay, maybe I need to move up.
Okay.
But, maybe it helped my development.
Yeah, I would bet that one, like, for sure, it seems, get yourself, like, or master the people around you, and then you can move up.
Yeah.
So wait, where are you from, like, in relation to Boulder?
I'm from Delta, Colorado, which no one really ever knows where that is, but it's just
it sounds cool.
Small town on the western slope.
Okay.
Kind of near Grand Junction.
Yeah. The western slope is a big thing.
Yeah.
And you said, like, you've been training kind of in Boulder, but it sounded like you lived higher up for a while.
Yeah, I lived in Ward for a bit, which is a kind of weird little tiny mountain town.
Yeah.
It's like a 40-minute drive, so
how was that?
Too far.
Yeah, for sure.
I was be pretty stiff when I got out of the car sometimes.
Were you doing like easy runs up there though, or?
No, you can't even run up there really. It was like 9,200.
Oh, Nikes. Yeah.
And hilly, so just take death to try to run.
Yeah, wow. But I mean, it must have made a difference, at least like sleeping on the right side.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my red blood cells got higher by that, but I'm not sure. It was
people like to geek out.
Driving was killing me.
Okay, and then one thing I like to ask too is, what's your just favorite go-to workout where you may not even run like that fast, but you just are super confident going into it that it's going to be a good day, or that it's kind of in your wheelhouse?
We just recently did one, which is, Chad made it a little variation from what I usually do. I love doing like race pace 200s off short rest. I feel like that really prepares you.
Yeah.
But he had us do like Ks, then 300s, then 200s.
Was it K at like a tempo or
at
faster?
Like 10K pace.
Okay, yeah.
And then we were dead by the end, but I think it really kind of imitates the feeling of the end of an 800.
Right.
So that gives you confidence to know you can handle that feeling.
Yeah. And you also said, I'm jumping around now, but I'm just excited. You said you're looking at maybe a road mile. Anything circled yet, or not? And you said you haven't done that yet, so.
No, I'm excited to try one. I think I might do the Brooklyn mile.
Okay.
And then we were looking at a few other ones.
Falmouth
cool. Maybe, but it's pretty tough to get into that one.
Okay.
Without a road mile, or without an actual mile time.
Right, yeah.
So I gotta get that first, maybe.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And has Chad maybe, or anyone else kind of given you a little tip on a road mile yet, or is that, you haven't crossed that bridge?
Not yet. I'm sure he will, but
yeah.
We haven't really talked about it. Kind of got to see the field and all that stuff.
Right. All right. Then I did get this question last, we didn't have time to. We decided to do this interview quick, so I didn't have time to get the Instagram questions out there.
Oh yeah.
But that's all good. I got this question last time, which was just, what's your all-time running highlight memory, favorite memory?
Ooh.
Like,
yeah.
that just helps. Maybe you go there on a dark day, or
oh yeah. Okay.
helps you love the sport just a little more.
Let's see. There's been a few. As far as racing goes,
Yeah.
probably we were at RMAC Championships and it came down to the 4x4.
Oh, nice.
So it was like the most exciting thing ever.
Were you an anchor?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And we had to beat this one team. It was between us and them, and it came down to last.
What was the other
meters.
team?
I think it was Western, so
Okay.
they were also kind of rivals.
Yeah, right.
It was just like a crazy fun environment. The team went nuts after we won. So
That's sick. What was like
for that?
the margin of victory, or did you kick it in? Or?
I had to chase like close a pretty big gap.
Mm-hmm.
It was really exciting.
All
I
right.
remember my coach being like, "You have to get her."
Oh yes.
I was like, "Well, better go get her."
All right.
Yeah.
I love it. And are you like, I don't know, do you have an itch to get another 400 on the calendar anytime soon? Or is Chad maybe
I don't know,
keeping that
maybe
up
just
there?
like a for fun. Yeah, I don't know, just one in the early season or something.
Yeah. So we've touched on kind of what's coming up in the next few weeks, but maybe take a longer approach.
Yeah.
What's sort of like, I don't know, what's the bird's eye view down on the career? What are you trying to get after? And maybe more long term, what's a bigger goal for the future?
There's a few things I really want to do. I think are achievable, like
Hell yeah.
make a final.
Yeah.
I want to break 2.
Oh, heck yeah.
Every girl who runs the 800 wants to
That's a
break 2.
good one.
So those
You're
are, like,
close though, too? 202?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. So I just gotta. That's where it comes back to just really sending it, trusting.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
strong enough to hold on. Yeah.
Thought he was giving me dirty legs.
I don't know, maybe squinting.
Yeah. All right. Well, all the run details will be on Trackster. Shout out Skylyn for coming out. We'll jog it in the rest of the way here, but before the cameras die on me, this is usually where I like to cut it 3 miles.
Yeah.
So thanks so much.
Thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of the season. Keep an eye out for the rest of the summer. And maybe a road mile, 800 Memphis, all that stuff coming up.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.